The lights were blazing, the cameras were flashing, and Lincoln Financial Field was ready for a season opener like no other. But what unfolded between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys was not just football. It was chaos, drama, and pure primetime theater. Imagine this: a red carpet celebration before kickoff, Michael Jordan himself sitting in the stands, and the reigning NFC champions trying to make a statement on opening night. But instead of cruising to victory, the Eagles had to claw, fight, and survive every single second just to scrape past their biggest rivals. Yes, Eagles fans, your team survived, but it wasn't pretty. This was the first time since the year 2000 that the Eagles and Cowboys faced off in Week 1, and the NFL could not have scripted a wilder beginning to the season. On paper, the Eagles were supposed to roll, a defending conference champion at home, with all the confidence in the world. But Dallas came in with fire, determination, and just enough grit to keep Philadelphia sweating until the final whistle. And make no mistake, for 6 nail-biting minutes of game coverage, we're going to walk you through every twist, every shock, and every bizarre moment that made this opener unforgettable. So, buckle up, because this isn't just sports. This is drama at its finest. The night started like a Hollywood movie premiere. Owner Jeffrey Lurie and retired star Brandon Graham helped unveil the Eagles' brand new Super Bowl banner as fans roared. The team rolled out a literal red carpet, turning a football game into an event fit for the stars. And there, in the middle of it all, NBA legend Michael Jordan sat courtside, or should we say fieldside, watching closely. If the Eagles wanted to impress their celebrity audience, they didn't exactly deliver. Because from the first whistle, it was clear this was going to be ugly. Quarterback Jalen Hurts, the leader of this Eagles team, did what he does best. He used his legs, not just his arm, to will the team forward. He ran for more yards than star running back Saquon Barkley and scored 2 rushing touchdowns. But while Hurts looked electric at times, the offense sputtered, stalled, and failed to fully click. For every highlight play, there was a frustrating drive. For every scramble that brought the crowd to life, there was a misfire that sucked the energy right back out of the stadium. Then came the first big twist of the night, one that will have NFL insiders and fans talking for weeks. Eagles defensive star Jalen Carter, known for his ferocity on the line, completely lost his cool. After the opening kickoff, Carter shockingly spat on Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott. Yes, you heard that right. One of the NFL's brightest defensive talents ejected in the very first quarter for unsportsmanlike conduct that crossed every line. The stadium gasped, the Cowboys sideline erupted, and suddenly Philadelphia found itself not just in a football game, but in a firestorm of controversy. The question now isn't just how the Eagles survive the Cowboys. It's whether Jalen Carter will be suspended by the league. And trust me, that storyline alone could shape the weeks to come. But if Carter's ejection set the tone for chaos, what followed was pure insanity. Late in the third quarter, just as the Eagles were building momentum, the skies above Philadelphia cracked open with lightning. A bizarre, hour-long weather delay brought everything to a screeching halt. Players cooled down, fans grew restless, and the energy that had been building inside the stadium was sucked away in an instant. It was déjà vu for Eagles fans who have seen weather delays change the course of games before. And when the teams finally returned, it was Dallas who looked sharper, at least for a moment. The Cowboys, led by Dak Prescott and running back Miles Sanders, had a golden opportunity to flip the script. On one drive, Sanders broke through only to fumble, handing the ball back to Philadelphia. The Eagles' defense pounced, recovering what could have been the turning point of the night. But in a theme that defined this opener, Philadelphia couldn't capitalize. Hurts and the offense sputtered again, going 3 and out. It felt like déjà vu all over again. Chances created, chances wasted, and the Cowboys refusing to go away. And yet, as wild as things got, one play changed the destiny of this game. In the fourth quarter, with Dallas within striking distance, star wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, the man you trust, the man who always delivers, dropped the ball. Literally. A sure-handed pass that could have set the Cowboys up to take the lead slipped through his fingers. The stadium erupted, Eagles fans breathing again, Cowboys fans holding their heads in disbelief. That moment was the ultimate what-if of the night. What if Lamb catches that? What if Dallas scores? What if the Eagles start their season with an embarrassing home loss? We'll never know, because Lamb dropped it, and the Eagles seized their second life. From there, it was Jalen Hurts who slammed the door shut. With time winding down, Hurts turned a broken play into the game's defining moment. He scrambled, dodged tacklers, and picked up the first down that sealed Philadelphia's 24-20 win. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't clean. But it was gritty, tough, and enough to survive. The scoreboard will show a victory, but the story of the night is survival. And that brings us to the heart of this opener. What does it mean? The Eagles are 1-0, but they hardly look like the dominant force we saw last year. The Cowboys, meanwhile, walked away frustrated but encouraged, knowing they had the defending NFC champions on the ropes in their own house. For fans, it's a reminder this rivalry is alive, it's fiery, and it's only just beginning. But let's be clear, this story doesn't end with the final whistle. The Eagles may have survived, but the cracks are already showing. Can Jalen Hurts keep carrying the offense with his legs if the passing game still looks out of sync? Can the defense hold strong without Jalen Carter if the NFL decides to suspend him? And will the Cowboys, so close yet so far, come back hungrier and sharper the next time these two teams clash? Every season opener sets the tone, and this one set it in bold capital letters. Nothing will come easy. The Eagles showed resilience, the Cowboys showed fight, and fans on both sides walked away knowing this rivalry is going to define the NFC East once again. When the lights go out, the banners come down, and the stadium falls silent, what remains is the truth. Philadelphia escaped. They didn't dominate, they didn't dazzle, but they did just enough. And sometimes, in the NFL, that's the only thing that matters to us as we move forward in this brand new season. Keep your eyes on the Eagles, because if Week 1 taught us anything, it's this. Survival is only the beginning. The real test starts now. Now, here's the hook you need to keep watching. This game wasn't just about a Week 1 win. It was about the chaos, the controversy, and the character of a team that wants to repeat as NFC champions. From Jalen Carter's shocking ejection to a lightning storm that froze momentum to CeeDee Lamb's shocking drop, this was the kind of opener that makes you realize football isn't scripted, it's unpredictable theater. And for Philadelphia, that theater ended in celebration. But the bigger story might just be what happens next.